What right comes a fall? Did anyone hear you call? As you drove your Volvo into a canal. Oh, this is it. I love you, but I've nowhere else to go. I'm a depressio. I'm a depressio.
This is episode 13, isn't it?
Yes. This is episode 13. Unlucky for some. Do you hate that?
Yeah, it's just a fucking number.
Yeah. Age is just a number. 13. Just a number.
Yeah.
13.
I was just checking if that light was still on.
No, we're still good, mate.
I'm pumped up with energy monsters. Monster Energy, which you have refrained from, but I found out that you have slipped back into your ways.
I have, yeah. That's because we've recorded the episode that's coming out after this episode, before this episode, which is all quite confusing.
Are we announcing on this episode we have a guest?
Yeah, sure. Next week we've got our first.
Next week? First guest?
Second, actually. His first guest was Jerry Halliwell, and you can't take that away.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. Sign up to Patreon if you didn't see that.
She has been slagging us off on Instagram, though.
Has she?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Disgusting.
Bitch.
Yeah.
And I got on so well with her as well. She said to me when we met that I didn't catch her before, but when I was editing the podcast, she was like, "Have you tried losing weight, David?" And totally flew by my head. But if I knew that, I would have fucking knocked her out.
That's a bit mean, isn't it?
Well, yeah, she's so.
It's not something that a Spice Girl, especially a bit of an overweight Spice Girl, should be saying, really.
Yeah. And
another, it's not girl power, is it?
It's not at all. And her tits looked very flat.
That's a bit sad.
Viva forever.
You're barebacking today again, aren't you?
What do you mean?
No headphones.
Oh, shit. No, I meant to put them on. I'll put them on now. Carry on.
That's all right. Can I ask you a question about toilets?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, you know when you go into a toilet, whether it's your own or a public toilet, if you see debris from a previous occupant in that toilet,
debris.
So like, you know, if nothing like a full turd, if somebody's left like a bit of tissue paper in the toilet, and you're like, you know, they've blown their nose, thrown the tissue paper in the toilet before you
blown their nose in the toilet,
or blown their load or whatever. There's a bit of tissue paper in the toilet. There's no shit, no piss, no stink. Bit of tissue paper in the toilet. Do you feel the need to create a blank canvas to design your art on by flushing the toilet before you go, or are you happy just to crap on the top of whatever's in there? Because I think
I'm happy to crap. Like, whatever. What's worse for me is a warm seat.
Oh, you don't like that?
No. The feeling of... I mean, it's always going to be there. Like, you have sat on a toilet that somebody else, when it's a public one, that somebody else you don't know has been sat on. But it's just the reminder of when you sit down, it's warm. It's just odd. You're like, oh, no.
Like, you've slid into bed with your wife and your side's already warm.
Yeah, you're
like, somebody's been here.
Yeah, but it's even worse in a toilet because it's just someone's bare ass cheeks.
It's even worse than somebody making love to your wife.
No, I don't plinth. I don't put the white canvas. Yeah, you know.
Plinth.
Do you remember the plinth?
I do. When we
should tell that story.
Was that when we were on a boat to Amsterdam?
Ferry, yeah.
We were on a ferry to Amsterdam, and 4 friends.
4 laddie friends.
Well, we were
young, sprightly. We weren't laddie, but you know.
We were men, but we were boys at the same time. And we all needed to poo, and we pooed on top of each other's poo.
Yeah, and at the time we didn't think that was weird. Now, who went... did we draw straws and be like...
I think we did think it was weird, but we did it anyway.
Because it was funny to us, right?
Shout out to the officer and JT.
So basically, for anybody who doesn't understand the plinth, it's basically 4 lads. We'd all have the moment of where it was like, we all need to shit at the same time.
Yeah.
We draw straws who goes first, and it was like, you lay down toilet roll, you shit, and then you just don't flush. Then the tactic for me was I go in the other cubicle and wipe my ass, because people were always like,
Oh yeah.
how do you wipe your ass? I was like, well, I just went to the cubicle next door, and you don't flush that one. You just wipe your ass.
Well,
flush the one to there.
that's a lie, because actually what you did, you walked over to the sink and you stood over the sink, and we all washed your arsehole in a ceremonial
Is that what happened?
washing ritual. Yeah.
I cannot remember.
You don't remember us
that.
washing your arsehole?
I must have blocked out all these memories.
I think you said your first introduction to the bidet was in Spain, but actually I think that was it. And we were going hamana, splashing the holy water on your arsehole.
No, I must have blocked out these horrible memories. So we just shit on each other's shit.
We shit on each other's
shit.
shit.
We called it the plinth, and we thought, and I might remember this correctly, that an hour later we came back to the toilet and it was shut down.
Yes, we came back to the toilet and it was closed, and we said, "Oh, what's happened here?" And somebody that worked on the boat was like, "Toilet not good. We have close issue with this toilet. If toilet is fucked."
I believed he went plinth.
Plinth. Toilet has been
somebody
plinth.
did the plinth. It's messy. Someone did the plinth. Not good. Stinky.
Oh, that's a good voice to introduce the next section, lads. Euros is on, mate.
Hey, 1-0.
1-0. I've been watching loads of people do like challenges for the Euros, and I said to you, I want to do something on this podcast, but I don't just want to do like, hey mate, here's a beer for every country that's in the Euros. Shall we drink them together and name which ones are the best? So I've been going all out this week to find something that's a suitable challenge for this podcast, and I think I've got it, right? Not every country, just one country, right? Which country out of all the countries in the Euros is going to have the weirdest shit? And why is the answer Albania?
The weirdest poo?
No, the weirdest stuff.
Oh God, I don't know.
So I was like, what country out of all the Euros teams is going to have like the weirdest, most hardcore shit? And why was the answer Albania?
I need to see a list of the countries.
Okay, well, shit, should I pull that up?
Yeah, pull it up. You got the phone.
Hold on. So the list of all the countries. Fucking hell.
Thank you, because I know who's in the Euros.
Oh my God.
Albania.
Right.
Like, why would Albania?
Who's in the Euros? Oh God.
Why would Albania have the weirdest shit?
I just out of all the teams, I thought, oh, you know what, Albania sounds like the ones. I can't find. Where do I find this stuff? Hold on. Croatia, Albania, Germany, Hungary, Scotland, Switzerland, Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, Czechia. Romania would be a shout.
I think Germany.
You think they'd have the weirdest stuff?
Just don't they do the fucking arse slapping, or is that a different country?
Right. Well, listen. In my opinion, it was Albania that had the weirdest stuff. So I have done a lot of research. I went to Skegness yesterday. And
how is Skegness?
I met up with my Albanian friend. He has furnished me with 24 of these.
And what's that?
Well,
for the listeners, he's just pulled out a packet of drugs.
They're not drugs.
They're
Actually.
pills.
They're not drugs. Actually, they are pills. But they're not drugs. These have transformed and changed men's lives around the world. In 20 of these is absolutely nothing, a mere placebo. In 4 of these is high-grade Albanian Viagra.
No.
Remember, Viagra only works with stimulus. So what we're going to do...
No, I'm not. I'm not doing it.
We're going to take...
I'm not doing it. I've never taken Viagra before.
We're playing Viagra roulette.
No, I'm not doing this.
We're doing Viagra roulette. Remember, listen, mate, high probability, placebo only. And then there's going to be various stimulus between now and the end of the podcast. I will suggest something to you. Mike Baldwin. And we'll just see what happens.
I'm so lost. You getting me to take these pills? Like one of
Well,
these?
we're gonna it's a challenge. It's for the Euros.
It's what?
One for each team. We take a few here and there.
A few here and there. Whoa. You said one.
Is this not good content? This is 24 pills. 4 of them contain high-grade Albanian Viagra. 20 of them contain absolutely nothing. Sorry, I've got to put in the fucking advert.
Oh, we just fucking go, don't we?
I've got to put in an advert here, sorry.
We just go, because if I think about it too much, I'm not going to take one.
We just need to go, yeah. Just before this, I need to put in an advert.
Schoenfort. Brothers, your cock limp like Biden's handshake? Then you must try Schoenfort. It'll make you fuck women like we fuck Moldova. Your pumps will be like the strength of brown bear mauling a family. Schoenfort. AK shots from your cock. May contain traces of bear semen and feces. Possible side effects: extreme shitty diarrhea all over your balls and partner.
Right, just hold on. That. Right. What I want you to do is.
Yeah. That's so good.
Right, mate. I need you to describe. Right, you need to hold off.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
When I tell you to play,
Yeah.
you're going to play that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take one of these. And I've got to be done by the time.
Okay.
So it's 1 in 4 chance I'm going to get an absolute stiffy. Is it 1 in 4?
It's
1 in 4.
It's highly effective. It's 1 in 5 actually. I think for these, it's maybe 1 in. We'll say 1 in 4. It's highly effective Albanian Viagra, and it is from a company called Schoenfort. Yeah.
Okay,
Schoenfort.
I need to. Right, you need to. Right, I'm going to mute this. I'm going to put this down. You need to play, and I'm just going to quickly swig.
Okay.
One of these potentially. Viagra. Right, here we go.
Okay, ready?
Right,
here we go.
Hold on. Right, you need to
shout to Schoenfort as well.
Thank you for the sponsor.
Schoenfort. Brothers, your cock limp like Biden's handshake? Then you must try Schoenfort. It'll make you fuck women like we fuck Moldova. Your pumps will be like the strength of brown bear mauling a family. Schoenfort. AK shots.
One down.
Cock. May contain traces of bear semen and feces. Possible side effects: extreme shitty diarrhea all over your balls and partner.
One down for the Euros, everyone.
For the Euros.
I'll take one now as well.
You take one.
Take one.
Schoenfort. This is how we pronounce this. Schoenfort.
Well, I googled it. I did translate it. Hold on, let me have a look. Schoenfort means rock hard in Albanian. So that's good to know. Which is what our penises will be, I think, hopefully after this episode, because that's what we really want for the Euros. I'm chewing this one a little bit, so just see if it. Oh. There's a taste.
Don't chew
there's
it,
a taste to it.
Because then you might know. Because if it tastes bitter...
there's a taste to it. I think I've got something there, mate.
Oh. Am I going to get hard on?
Well, the thing is that Viagra only works with stimulus. So actually, if you take a Viagra and you don't see like a juicy pair of... As a straight man, you're probably not going to get a...
Okay.
Well done. But that's 1 down anyway. So
for the listeners, I've just taken, really, because you know what this is.
You've just taken Schoenfort, which is a high-strength Albanian Viagra.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily, because 20, like I said, 20 of these pills completely empty. Only 4 contain Schoenfort.
Fantastic.
Which I obtained from my Albanian friend in Skegness yesterday by the beach, whilst I was there with my father and my son.
Oh.
So that's nice, isn't it?
What was his name?
I can't tell you.
Okay, fair play.
Because, he'd get in a lot of trouble with Albania.
Honestly, if I drive home and I start to get a fucking hard on now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, how much of it is in your mind and how much of it is Schoenfort.
Schoenfort.
And honestly, the reviews for this stuff, it says like proper stonking.
Rocking.
You're gonna get a rod.
Hard.
You're gonna get a rod.
Okay, well, fantastic. Thank you, Schoenfort.
Yeah, thanks to Schoenfort for that. We'll no doubt hear from them before the end. I've got to play that a couple of times just for advertising purposes.
No, maybe halfway through the podcast we need to play that again. Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
Wow, amazing.
What have you got going on, mate?
Not a lot, mate. Just fucking working away, getting absolutely down to it.
Oh, cool.
What about you?
Oh, loads, mate.
I'm just thinking about Scunthorpe now. I'm
Yeah,
thinking about
he's got one mind on Viagra. What do Viagra and the Euros have in common? Absolutely nothing. I was just like, what could be a fun thing to do? And I was like, Albania sounds like a country that might have some weird stuff.
I was thinking
Let's
of
get Albanian
such
Viagra.
like I was thinking of like the things we could do for the Euros, and I was thinking some of the most innocent stuff.
Yeah.
And you,
what were your innocent
meanwhile,
ideas?
you was in Skegness getting Albanian drugs.
Well, Viagra is not drugs, is it? Do you know Viagra was invented in our lifetime?
Really?
Like, as in, the first prototype for Viagra was 1994, and it wasn't like properly released until testing until 1998.
Jesus.
So there were guys like when we were born in '88 with limp cocks.
Have you
for
ever?
10 years.
Have you ever tried Viagra before?
No, do you know what? I've never needed it.
I know a few friends that have.
Would you? Well, I mean,
Would I? Well, we don't know now. Like, I probably have.
yeah, maybe you will. I'm going.
Oh, you're gonna dip in for another one? Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, I feel like even if I got 4 Scunthorts,
Yeah.
probably survive.
No, you'll be. Yeah.
I put it was a powder, a white powder, and I put the tiniest amounts in. Like he said, use it sparingly because this stuff is like, I think he said rhino tusk. I think he said it was made of rhino tusk. And it is from Big. I mean, that is Albanian Big Pharma, to be fair. But
what is the Albanian flag? Is it red and white?
No, this is for England. I've done the red and whites for England. Come on, England, 3 lions and all that. Albanian Viagra.
Scunthorpe. Thank you,
Yeah.
Scunthorpe.
Well,
I mean,
that's right.
I'll take one later. I'll take another one just to increase the chance. You'll be all right for
Yeah.
if you had 2 Scunthorts.
Well, I
No, I was thinking the most innocent shit for the Euros, like the best goals in the. I was like, oh, what were the best goals back then?
Who was the best footballer?
Was it Michael Owen who did that cool goal with his fucking heel and shit?
Was that World Cup?
It's probably World Cup rather than
1998.
Euros.
98.
We did all right though the other day, didn't we?
We won 1-0, didn't we?
I thought we.
Jude Bellingham.
I honestly, I don't know any of the players. I looked down that lineup. I was like,
Great. I mean, Jude Bellingham's a really up and coming youngster that's been talked about for, it seems like, forever. But he's been playing. He plays abroad, so he doesn't play in the Premier League. He plays. Does he play for Borussia Dortmund or something like that? He plays like a German team now.
Borussia Dortmund have that. I know more about the fucking their tops. Like I'm wearing a football top right now because I like football tops. Borussia Dortmund's the one with the yellow and the black top, right? With BVB.
I thought you were talking about like Borussia Dortmund, like gay guys that the tops and
No.
bottoms. Like, I like the Borussia Dortmund tops.
I love the Borussia Dortmund tops.
They fuck the bottoms so hard,
They fuck the tops. They fuck the bottoms. Borussia Dortmund. No, I'm talking about the shirts because I'm a big football shirt fan. Just not.
Shit.
Do you like football shirts?
I do. I've stopped wearing them as much these days. I don't know why. I think it's because I put a little bit of weight on, so all mine are a bit tight around the old gut.
Mate, on Instagram, I constantly get like so many ads for like weird football shirts, like cool Japanese ones with like robots on and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm still like a kid. ADHD attire, as you might tell it as. Why is it going left and right, my ears?
I don't know, mate.
Is it doing it to yours?
No.
It's okay.
Trish Stratus.
Don't worry about it.
Trish Stratus.
What are you talking about Trish Stratus for?
Trish Stratus.
The babe.
Just think, every now and then I'm planting a seed.
Oh, because
just throughout the rest of this
Albanian,
podcast, every now and then I'll be planting a seed.
What's that girl we were talking about earlier from the
Lita?
What that you liked from? She was in Bewitched or something.
Oh my God, Rachel Stevens.
Rachel
Stevens.
Fuck. That's
Jojo Siwa.
No, not for me. Not Jojo Siwa.
No?
If I was a bitch, I should have known better.
I think it's calm as a bitch, mate.
Yeah, I'll just make up my own lyrics. Because she's fucking. She's an interesting character. You don't even know who Jojo Siwa was, do you?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Jojo Siwa was.
There's so many celebrities now in the world that I just didn't know existed until they've blown up, obviously, like out of proportion. And then I'm like, even Taylor Swift to an extent. I was like, she's like, she's got a few tunes and that, but then there's this like mad cult that's amassed of people.
Do you think
that like
Taylor Swift is like good looking?
No, not for me.
She's not for me either. I can appreciate that she's like
Just plain.
Yeah,
salt and
right.
vinegar. Salt and vinegar crisps. But this is a thing as well. Salt and vinegar crisps. No, not salt and vinegar. Ready salted crisps is what I was talking about. Ready salted crisps sell millions of packets across the country.
Yeah, I know.
And
I used to know that.
People love ready salted crisps. There's loads of other flavours available. Massive, mad flavours.
What's your favourite?
But people love ready
My
salted
favourite's
crisps.
prawn cocktail.
Smoky bacon is a good one for
Mate,
me.
smoky bacon, to be fair. Do you know the bacon rashers? What are they called? The fucking little packets. Oh, Leanne loves
Frazzles?
them. Frazzles, yeah.
God damn.
We love a good frazzle in our household.
Oh, I fucking love a frazzle.
Yeah, but like
Pom
going back
Bears.
to Pom Bears are good. Going
Ready
back to
salted.
T Swift, yeah, like.
She's ready salted, isn't she? But she's
But people like her.
fine. She's
I don't want to sit here and rag on her as two fat men sat on a sofa, but it's just like
I'm not ragging on her. I'm not saying that she's not attractive to some people. She's just not attractive to me.
my style is that girl with a shaved side of red. You know, she was in Game of Thrones, and but she's in Game of Thrones. She looks a bit like Lola Bunny. No.
Are you Stark but 8 years old?
No, definitely not. God no. No, she was also in Hunger Games, not the main bitch, but she was one with the shaved side of red.
The main bitch.
Got a main bitch, got a mistress.
What else?
Couple. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. No, but she's like my style of lady. She's got
Bit
the shaved side of red.
alternative.
Alternative, yeah. Tattoos.
Yeah.
So I went out with Leanne. Alternative with tattoos. I'm going to take another one of these.
Yeah. Well, imagine how happy Leanne's going to be later if you get home with an Albanian rod on. I'm going to have to play the music again, I'm afraid. Sorry, whilst we're taking them, it's really annoying, I know, but sounds like Scunthorpe.
Scunthorpe. Brother, is your cock limp like Biden's handshake? Then you must try Scunthorpe. It'll make you fuck women like we fuck Moldova. Your pumps will be like the strength of brown bear mauling a family. Scunthorpe. AK shots from your cock.
May contain traces of bear semen and feces. Possible side effects: extreme shitty diarrhea all over your balls and partner.
Wait, what was that end bit?
I think they're the terms and conditions.
Wait,
of
what was that end bit?
Scunthorpe.
Wait, I didn't notice the end bit before I started taking these.
Oh, the end bit says you might have diarrhea all over your balls and partner.
Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't fucking take these, mate.
I don't think that's true. They're the England colours, mate. You've got to take them. So what? We're two.
Another one?
We're
Scunthorpe?
2-all. Yeah, I'll go for a Scunthorpe.
Yeah, you
We're
go
two-
for a Scunthorpe. Why
Right,
not?
so we're 2-all. This is for 3.
Can we even air this on like YouTube?
Yeah, I mean, allegedly we're taking Scunthorpe, which is high-grade Albanian Viagra, in honour of the Euros. So it's football content.
Do you think Viagra has ever been done on a live podcast before? I think this is a first,
Do you reckon?
especially Albanian.
Well, you know, I like to be groundbreaking when it comes to the podcast game.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
What else has happened to you? I've not seen you for 2 weeks or so. We've
Jesus, we haven't done this for 2 weeks.
we've
have
had
we?
a little break and we've missed each other. We haven't kissed in so long.
No, I did have some things that I've wanted to talk about, and one was fucking the reviews for Harry Potter World, and it made me laugh, and I'm gonna have to get a few up.
Okay, go on then.
Do
Do you want me to do something whilst you're doing that?
What do you want? What are you gonna do?
As in, like, keep the customer
Keep
satisfied.
the customer satisfied. 2 seconds. I'll get them up. 2 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. So, wow. Burglars are fucking stupid, aren't they? Aren't burglars stupid? Rich people wear really shit trainers, don't they? If you look at really expensive trainers, they're not actually very good, are they? Doctors, are they bad in relationships? Because you know they keep take their work home with them. Hoovers are sexy now. Have you noticed that? Hoovers are sexually attractive. They light up and stuff, don't they? They've got attachments. They've got more attachments than your mum's fucking dildos. You Hoovers. Are you back now?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Thank God for that. Fucking hell.
Was you just trying out your stand-up bits?
Tough crowd.
The Harry Potter World reviews. So I
Okay.
found these hilarious because It's the bad ones that I found hilarious.
Oh God, yes, let's go.
Not like, I remember when I was there and I got talking about this with my friend Tom, and I remember going and just like laughing at some of the bad reviews just because we were sat down having a break and we had a fantastic time at Harry Potter World.
Just to interrupt you very quickly, for those of you that don't know, what is Harry Potter World? Is it like it's a theme park, right?
It's not a theme park. It's like you go around Warner Brothers Studios and you see like how Harry Potter's made. Essentially,
in the UK.
Yeah, in the UK. It's like near London.
Cool. Right.
And it was just so fucking funny. Like some of these were like just pointing out the obvious.
Yeah.
Like I recently viewed Warner Bros. Studios. It was incredibly disappointing experience despite going on the weekday. The place was packed to the brim. So already this person's giving it negative points for doing
busy.
well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just these people are insane.
Yeah.
Like, we were constantly pushed into a crowd of groups. There's absolutely no space to move, whether indoors or outdoors. And then what's so funny about this, like not this particular review, but there was another one where it's like awful, terrible. Then they put up the photos and of like when they said they were packed and there was just no one around. Like it was all empty and them smiling. I'm like, you're just fucking flat out lying then.
Yeah.
There's so many they're all the same. Only one person for information. And the cloakroom. Also, tour line is too long. The foods are burnt or cold, which we never. Nah, let's find some more. A visitor couldn't get out fast enough. The place was massively overcrowded, which made it difficult to see much, let alone take photos. I felt very claustrophobic. Also, the sound effects, smoke, fog made me feel quite ill. I'm sure it's wonderful. Just way too many people at one time. It just needs some ventilation. Like they were being gassed.
Honestly, like the
these people are just fucking mad.
Online reviews of stuff has gone mad, hasn't it? As well, like, did you see? There's a documentary about a guy who's like a murderer, and he left jokey reviews on stuff that he'd actually bought to kill people with. But he bought like rope and stuff like that, and then he was leaving reviews on this rope on Amazon. I think he's called like the Amazon list killer or something like that.
Ugh.
If you Google him, and he would comment being like, "Hey, this rope quite strong. Held one of my victims, but one of them nearly got away. Had to double tie it. I would recommend this rope if you want to hold one person between between 130 and 150 pounds. But anyone stronger than that, you're going to need at least one more rope. Ha ha ha. But like legit leaving these things and was using these things to actually do what he said.
Well,
because if you read that, you'd be like, that's a joke. That's a good review.
well, or if anybody's going to review rope,
yeah,
would be like murder.
Can I?
Can I just read one more?
Yeah. Go on.
What can I say? First time with my family. We had the best time ever. I'm a fan of Harry Potter, so just had to experience the experience. It wasn't disappointing. It was great to walk and read all about the making of this wonderful franchise. Would definitely go again. 1 star.
They've accidentally hit the 1 star
Surely.
there and can't go back and delete the thing. Can I read you a review that I thought you might like?
Yeah.
This one's called Slip and Slide. Well, what can I say? The missus loves a bit of bum fun, and spit wasn't cutting the mustard anymore. I bought this lube, and ever since I've been able to pencil dive into her chocolate starfish without issues.
Wait, is this a real
It
review?
works so well. I can get the motion going so well without any dry rubbing that she squirts everywhere. Sometimes I set her off, jump out of rear love tunnel and spin her around like a water fountain show that will put Vegas to shame. All credit, I must say, is awarded to this lube for enabling the ultimate bum fun cum run.
Bum fun cum run.
Pros, slip and slide magic. Bottom line, analicious. Cons, not a thing. That's the review for Harry Potter World.
Oh, is it? No, it isn't. You've made that up.
Yeah, it's for lubricant.
No, but most of these reviews, man, are just like pointing out the obvious.
Yeah.
It's like one of them, like I should have picked some ham. I'm going to.
Dobby wasn't there.
Yeah, it's
Dobby
crazy.
wasn't there.
Dobby
I don't
wasn't
care
there.
that Dobby's dead. Dobby wasn't there.
Dude, I went. Have you've ever been to Harry Potter World?
I didn't even know what it was, mate. I thought it was a Harry Potter fucking theme park.
No.
So I haven't been. I
Are
liked
you a
it.
fan of Harry Potter?
I love Harry Potter. The books.
Mate.
Hey, do you know what? Shout out to J.K. Rowling. I'm not going there. Oh.
Shout out J.K. Rowling.
Shout out to
She's fucking-
J.K. Rowling. Oh fuck, you're gonna have to cut that out, mate. We're gonna get
No,
we're gonna get surf and turf. She's
I'm joking. She's her own woman.
J.K.
She can...
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling.
Lol, J.K. Rowling.
Mate, I don't.
Oh, that was
Oh
that's an empty one.
Oh, did a little. What is this called again? For the listeners, he's taken another fucking.
Stunford.
He's taken another Stunford. This is crazy, dude. What if
Yeah.
we just take too many Stunfords?
Well, these are just gelatin capsules. So good news. They are halal. I did check.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
No, but in all seriousness, I'm not even a Harry Potter fan, and I went there for Leanne's birthday, got it for her, and legit, it's one of the best experiences I've ever done.
Mate, do you know what? Maybe I'll give it a go.
It's even as a non-Harry Potter fan, I was sat, and a person who doesn't like to read, I was sat there reading all the plaques
Yeah.
about all the fucking. You go into fucking Gringotts Bank.
Yeah, but that's different, isn't it? You can't say as a person who doesn't like to read.
No, but I get
was
bored.
there reading the plaques.
I get bored, so I like pass out. But I was reading every plaque. I was like going around, going, "Oh, this is how this was made. This is how this was made." And you go into Gringotts Bank, and you're actually in fucking Gringotts Bank.
If only they could make books into convenient plaques for you to read.
Oh, mate, plaque books. Yeah, I'd fucking read shit tons of plaques.
Plaque book.
Plaque book.
Here's great expectations, David. We've written them in plaques along this 12-mile long stretch of road. If you could just conveniently walk down here and read the plaques at your own leisure, that would be fantastic.
Mate, if I ever get rich and famous, I'm going to get fucking books converted into plaques.
Do you know what that would be? That would be like an art installation, wouldn't it?
It fucking would. It'd be pretentious
Would
as hell
you,
as well, wouldn't it?
if you were going to do an art installation, do you have any idea what you would do? Like,
Honestly, yes.
I've
I've given this too many crazy
Let
thoughts.
me come in. I'll be your angel investor. What sort of budget should we do? Like 3 different.
I don't need
budgets?
much of a budget.
Okay, so the first budget I'm going to give you is a generous £20,000.
I'll just spend that on drugs. And then I'll just do my art installation anyway, how I was going to do it. Probably that might, up the experience.
Right. So what's the
I
installation?
rip off this bloke that I see on YouTube.
Right.
He has a treadmill.
Yeah.
I'm going to get on a treadmill.
Yeah.
I'm going to get like a loop pedal, a loop station with a keyboard.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have fucking beans down me, like just beans and shit just being poured on me. So I might need some money on that, like the mechanical
Bit
things.
David Henry Nobody Jr.
Exactly
kind of
that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And just fucking smash the keyboard going, pain, pain. It's just all like, and put filters on my voice to make it sound all like echoey, like, destruction. And it's just going to be weird. And I want people throwing eggs at me going, I'll probably hire some people actually. That would be kind of cool. Hire some people going, no! Or like, disease.
Can I be one of those people?
To be fair, I would dress you up as a giant egg. Like, I'd get your head and I'll just like, that would be the tip and you'd be like 2 eyes and a giant egg. It would be really bizarre and fucked up. Honestly, now thinking about this, I'm getting so passionate about this because I would love to do a crazy artist installation. And also, caveat, and just forward on for this, can we go see that David Clark Jr., whatever his name is?
Yes, David Henry Nobody Jr.
David Henry Nobody Jr.
Shout out to David Henry Nobody Jr. He's one of my favourite artists on Instagram.
It's so bizarre.
And in the real world, although I've never actually seen him. He's a New York artist. He creates really surreal pieces
bizarre.
with his
I couldn't
own
even tell you.
face. He creates like things on his own head that sort of open up and then you like pour things into them. It's a lot of stuff with like paint into bags around his face and like popping paint out. And I'm not doing it justice. Like, it's truly fascinating to watch. It's not great when you're describing it. It sounds pretentious, but it's not. It's just mad. He's great.
I would actually genuinely know, like, no meme, go see him.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about something else.
Yeah, go on then, mate.
I don't know. Did I put other stuff in the podcast?
Oh, I think you did. This is great. We've just done an episode, guys, for full disclosure, which has sort of taken it out of us a bit, and we're not doing many of these back-to-back records, but we have to because I'm going on holiday next week. Hey, mate, do you know what sounds like a really fun idea? Like a 1-year-old who's like really busy, loud, loves to walk everywhere, hates being restrained, hates sitting down for any length of time, and often will just scream if you do restrain him. What's a great idea is taking him on a plane for 2.5 hours.
So what you're going to do?
Yep.
You're going to be those guys.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Right, would somebody shut that kid up?
Yeah. We've got snacks, we've got an iPad, we've got everything. And if people are like, well, don't put a screen in front of your baby, I will do anything that I fucking need to do to get him to Spain because I need to have some sunshine. I need to have some sunshine. It's been fucking grey.
Are you one of these
all
people
summer.
that like you get depressive over the winter months?
Oh my God, it's been so fucking so depressing. This summer's been such a disappointment.
I get summer depression.
This summer's been such a disappointment. Like I can.
No, but we're just going to get it later.
I don't know. In the winter months, I just hibernate. I can go right, cool. I just knuckle down, just hibernate. I do get seasonal affective disorder to an extent. I can kind of get through it with Christmas and get myself like cozy and like in the Christmas spirit and all that. But like when like April comes around, I'm ready for spring. And then I'm ready for summer. And when summer doesn't fucking arrive by the middle to end of June.
Yeah, but last year,
Oh,
wasn't it
just-
September we had a heat wave?
May, mate. We had when my son was born, we had like a 4-week heat wave where there was not a cloud in the sky for about 4 weeks. And I'm
That's
not
because
saying,
your son was born.
yeah, well, it could be.
Oh!
You put these things together with the universe, didn't you? Did I ever tell you the Bluebell story?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. So for our wedding,
But tell the listeners.
yeah. So my mum died when I was 10. And
Fucking hell, all right.
we wanted to commemorate her at our wedding. So we got I was trying to think of something like symbolism that we could use. And she called her car Bluebell. So we got these little Bluebell pin badges for my groomsmen to wear. And it was something that I just thought of in like January. And then as spring came round that year, there were just bluebells everywhere. And I was like, that's weird because I've never seen this many bluebells. Maybe it's because I wasn't paying attention. But I was like, that's really
I feel
interesting.
like you would have paid attention to bluebells because it's already in your mind.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But I was
I don't
like,
know.
that's really interesting and a bit odd that there's so many bluebells. They were literally everywhere I went. And then I was like, I didn't even look up the meaning of a bluebell. And the bluebell is the flower of everlasting love, which I was like, wow, that's really like poignant as well for a wedding. And then when Louis was being born, we were in his hospital, and you get put in a room and stuff, and then when you're ready, they're like, oh, we'll bring you through to your birthing suite room or whatever at the hospital that I was at. And they were all named after different flowers. And we got put in room 5. And then as we were leaving, because Jess ended up having to have a C-section, she's being like sort of rushed off, and it was all a bit scary and like, she's bleeding, get her to the operation room quick, and we need to save this mother and baby, kind of ER shit. And as we were leaving the room, I was like, the door says Bluebell on the door.
I think that's a sign.
All the rooms.
I think your mother was like watching over you and just like directing it.
No,
For sure.
shout out to mum, but genuinely, all the rooms. I'm not making this up for dramatic purposes. All of the rooms were empty, and that's the one they put us in.
Oh, that's
So-
lovely.
And
So
they
your-
weren't at the wedding either. So,
So your mother's car was called Bluebell.
she nicknamed her car Bluebell. Yeah.
Now, my old car was called T-Pag, aka Topagatha.
Yeah. So when
So when I die,
Yeah.
do you think
Oh,
if I
T-
ever have a son or
Yeah.
a daughter,
yeah,
they're gonna like, look around and be like, "Fucking T-Pag, man,
teabag.
They'll go T-Bag.
Teabag.
There'll be just T-Bags
Oh,
everywhere."
fuck, this guy's teabagging each other in the street.
Yeah.
Shout out teabag, man.
Why did you call a car Bluebell?
It was blue.
Hmm.
I think it was. To be fair, I think it was she was like, my car's what should we call my car? And I was like, Bluebell,
Bluebell?
Bluebell, no Bluebell.
Well, that's cute.
But yeah,
What is it about
Yeah.
naming your car as well?
I
I haven't named my most. Have you named your
just
most recent car?
Yeah, my car's called Cuthbert.
Cuthbert.
I am.
Cuthbert.
I name my cars based on what the number plate says.
I'm gonna ask my sister. I know she watches this. I'll be like, she's a driving instructor. Would
Yeah.
she ever names like her driving? Well, I think she still does driving instructing.
Shout out to your
Does-
fit sister, by the way.
She literally watches this as well.
I know. Hi, Lindsay.
Fuck
She's a patron. She's a top supporter. Shout out to your fit sister
For God's sake.
and your fit brother. Actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he watches this as well.
Yeah.
He also
And your fit mum and dad.
All right, dude. Chill. I can't say anything about your fit mother, so.
Oh, thought of Lindsay. Really, I'm just taking that Viagra.
Fucking hell, dude. Oh my god.
You know I'm only saying this because she's watching.
Yes.
She's laughing along right now.
My brother
With her
also
family.
watches. My brother watches, and he was on about how he agrees so much with paying for marathons.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Don't ever pay
And
for
it got me
Simon.
thinking, like, what else? I did actually think on the way here, and this wasn't just because of the podcast. I was thinking about what to talk about. I was thinking of what else, other things that we pay for that we really shouldn't, and one of them is water.
Yeah. And
Which is not what can you think of other things that we pay for that is just like why are we paying for this? I think tampons. I don't want to be like
we've discussed that before, haven't we? Like
Yeah.
feminine hygiene stuff. It is ridiculous.
but that's
that people
more like
have to
a
pay for that.
fight the power. It's not as funny as like
Yeah.
water. Like you could just literally water. You can actually go to your tap and physically just. Even if you wanted to put it in a bottle, lad, like just put it in a bottle. If you feel like you're getting bottled water, just go to your tap. Like it's crazy. Just go to your I'm getting pissed off just thinking about it. I don't really buy bottled water, so I don't. Whatever, it doesn't bother me. But like, if you like water and you're paying for bottled water,
Yeah.
just get a filter. Just get a Brita filter. Like, just pour it out. Like, why? What are other things other than water that we pay for that we really shouldn't? Marathons is so good to like everybody can run.
The BBC license fee.
What for the? We're the only country that has a TV license,
TV
right?
license fee. Yeah. Well, is that
The
to-
Americans
is that
are like,
to-
"Will you pay for your TV license?" What?
Is that? But they don't they pay for their channels though? Because they pay for like cable and stuff, don't they? Right?
Cable.
'Cause
Yeah.
I don't really understand how TV works in America.
Yeah, but
to be
like
honest.
I think they more like
but we have
you need a license. Like the idea of having a license to like think about that. Like a license to watch TV.
Well, it's
Why?
it's only to watch. It's only for the BBC, so you can watch channel. Can you watch Channel 4
Mate, I don't think you can watch any fucking TV. I don't know.
without a license?
I don't pay I do actually pay. I paid for the license like fucking. This is so boring. But I paid for the license like the last Euros and never stopped paying because I wanted to watch all like the Euros and stuff
Yeah.
like that. When we got to the finals,
The final.
do you think we're going back to loop back round?
Yeah. Well, how many Viagras are we in?
I might do another.
You reckon?
Yeah, Jojo Siwa.
Well, this is the thing as well. Do you ever get in those loops where you're like, you know, if you think you're gonna, did I talk about this before? If you think something like, oh, if I do that, like if I take all of these Viagras, England are gonna win the Euros. Do you ever do it like where you're like running up the stairs and like there's a song on, you're like, I'm gonna run up these stairs, and if I'm at the top step before this part of the song, like if I'm at the top step before the chorus, then like my family's not going to die.
No,
Do you know? You never do that.
not really.
Do you ever set yourself like little challenges, like
Yeah, if I need to do things,
if I can get from like here to the end of the road before that bus does, then my family's not going to die.
no,
You don't.
no.
You never
Nope.
in your own head. You're like, oh, if I make it,
I'm not really so like I don't like all that superstition as well. I know it's not what you're saying is not superstition, but it's like, oh, don't touch the cracks. I will literally step on every crack
yeah,
and go
but
under every like ladder and touch every black cat that crosses my path.
do you know the 3 drain one? Do you think-
What?
You know, like the 3 drains that are together. You're not supposed to walk on 3 drains. It's bad luck. I had a girlfriend at school that told me that. And then I spent a whole day, one day, just being like, fucking 3 drains, bollocks. Walked on so many of them. Went to a party that night and I was showing off to other girls that were my girlfriend by opening a beer bottle on a fence. And I was like, it's easy. Look, you just sort of do this and smash the top of the bottle. And it was those shit, like, you know, stubby bottles from Asda, the Bière Specials.
Yeah.
The bottle just cracked straight in half, like along the seam, and the seam of the bottle just went up my finger, and my finger to this day still got a like little fucking pussy scar on it.
Oh shit, it has. So it was genuinely
And I was like, after that,
bad omen.
After that, I was like, I'm not taking the piss out of this stuff again.
I know earlier
there's powerful things at play here.
earlier podcasts you were talking about like saying hello to magpies and stuff, wasn't it? Or whatever.
Yeah.
All that, not for me. All that
I don't-
superstition.
That's the thing. You can take. I can take or leave some of them.
Yeah, but you can't like. That's like having one foot in, lad.
Whoa.
Jojo Siwa.
I was just thinking. I was just thinking about magpies and got a little twinge. Know what it was?
Jojo Siwa.
Joe Brand.
Joe Brand. I'm a lesbian. That's literally a whole act. Not even funny. Do you know what I mean? I know what you're thinking. I'm a fat lesbian. No, I was thinking how shit your comedy is. Joe, actually. Turn off. That's another one for me.
You know, when you say it, and you say, you know what I'm thinking, I'm a fat lesbian, I'm like, oh, that's funny.
No.
Because you do kind of...
Yeah, but like, she says it... I think first time I chuckled. I went, huh, me? I look like fucking Joe Brand? Is that what you fucking saying?
No, let me kiss you.
No, fuck you.
Right.
Because that will just get your fucking raging knob on.
Maybe I'll give you one. Maybe
I'm a fat lesbian!
Oh,
shut up, Joe.
I've got
It's Joe and it's now...
I've got a semi.
No, you aren't.
Well, I was thinking Joe Brand. Who am I thinking? I was thinking of the Television X presenter. What's her name? Joe...
You said
Guest.
Television X.
Joe Guest.
Joe Guest? I don't know who that is.
I was thinking of the wrong Joe, but then I'm glad that the fat lesbian thing came up though.
No, fucking Joe
'Cause-
Brand. I just... It's her and what I don't... I've forgotten his name, who I don't like.
Russell Brand,
No.
a fella.
No. What's his name?
Hi, I'm just here talking about the existential crisis of just being a real raging raper.
Ignore everything. Everything that's in the media about me right now. Look what Biden's doing. He fell over again.
Is he still out there creating content? Is he not in jail?
I mean, to be fair, lad, like, I don't know how I feel about Russell Brand. I used to like his stuff, but then every thumbnail I see on YouTube is just like some clickbaity stuff, and now I'm starting to think...
He's just playing the game though, isn't he?
He is. He's just playing the game. Yeah, he's just playing the game.
Oh, can I? In fact, I've got a story about this. I went to see my parents for a couple of days. You've had your parents this weekend as well.
I've
haven't
had my mother. She got on the wrong train. Oh, no, she just forgot to get off, and I had to go pick her up from Grantham. Don't laugh. She, bless her. She
so
was...
far away.
It's only an hour, like 45 minutes.
Yeah, but like,
She couldn't operate the door. I felt so bad for her.
From-
She goes, don't tell your father. He's only going to laugh at me.
From where she was, she's got a train to go further away from
Yeah.
where you are.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have just gone to pick her up from her house.
Yeah, I could have, yeah. Oh, bless her. She didn't know how.
Oh,
She hadn't been on a train
Suzanne.
for a while, right? And
Oh,
she
I
didn't
love
know
you, Suzanne.
you have to press a button to open the doors. So she just stood there. And the doors were just shut. And then she was like, oh no. And she just stayed on the train and went, oh no. And just imagine my little mum just being like carted away to Grantham.
I didn't want to ask anyone because I didn't want to bother
She
them.
was gonna cry. And I felt bad.
That's awful.
So like I did.
Oh,
And she goes,
maybe-
don't tell your father, will you? I rang my dad straight away.
Guess what she's done?
No, you fucking miserable bitch. But no, I didn't
Oh.
say. He didn't say miserable. He just started laughing, like mocked her a bit. But
We love you, Suzanne. Will you come on the podcast? That'd be great. An hour.
I'll have a steak because I honestly had such a good
Can we get
time.
all your family on? Your fit mum, your fit
I don't want
sister,
my dad on.
your fit brother,
My fit
your
dad.
fit dad,
I know. I don't want my dad on.
Dave Zern.
I'm joking. Dad can come on if you want. Or he just won't really talk about anything. He was like, oh, David, and just talk about. Oh Jesus! I'll have my mum on. My mum will be an interesting chat.
Get your dad to. Well, your mum went on your
My
other
sister would
podcast,
generally
didn't
be
she?
good because she would have some like great like depressed CEO stories.
Yeah.
My
Which
brother.
We, you know, we tackle depression every now and then, but not that often. Anyway, went to see my parents.
What is this podcast? Oh,
Daisies.
daisies.
Went to see my parents
Great skip
at
by
the
the way.
weekend. Thank you. Went to see my parents at the weekend.
Go on.
They live in a perpetual state of curtains drawn. Do you have that with your parents? They don't like people seeing what they're doing.
What a fucking opening line to a comedy bit. They live in a perpetual state of curtains drawn.
They do, but I don't understand why, right? And then in the
They want to see the outside world.
in the living room, it's like a blazing hot day out there, and the curtains are drawn.
I'm for that.
And I'm like, I don't. What are you doing? And they were like, well, when the kids are here, we don't want the pedo across the road seeing them all.
Wait.
And I went, what?
Excuse me?
And they were like, well, there's a pedo that lives across the road. And I was like, what?
Oh my God.
How did I not know this?
Dude, do you know what? Sorry to like go off on a tangent, but you know what we should do as a segment?
Yeah.
We should, because they're all registered, right?
Oh, we're not going to become a pedo hunters podcast, are we?
Oh my God. God damn it, you son of a bitch. No, we should just do a podcast outside of convicted pedo's house.
That would be awful. That would be absolutely awful. Take another Viagra.
No, I'm getting quite sick, actually.
I feel a bit sick.
Honestly, taking these pills are making me... I mean, I think we need to play the segment here. No, but I'm sorry to go off on a tangent. I need you to go back to the pedo across the river.
So the
pedo across the river.
Pedo across the road. Well, they basically...
What a film title. The pedo across the road.
The pedo across
The
the
pedo
road.
across the road.
Starring Hugh Hefner, Hugh Grant,
Hugh Grant
and
as
Hugh Edwards.
the three Hughes. Pede Hughes. Anyway,
Pedos across the road.
carry on.
There's a pedo over there.
There's a bloody pedo over there.
Well, I said to my dad about it. He's like, well, you know, he got out of prison and been put into a program of rehabilitation and they've rehoused him here.
Your dad does not sound
Across
like
the
that.
road from me. Jim. Bloody hell.
Kind of like that.
Bloody hell, Jim. I can't do my dad's voice very well.
I can. You ready?
Yeah, go on then.
That one in my eye, Jim.
I love how that's the reference point for
That
the pedo
one
over
in
the road.
my eye, Jim. That's an inside joke for anybody. But carry on, because I don't want to
Yeah.
get for your tangent.
No,
here.
because I need to explain that now because it sounds like I'm soiling.
Okay, fair play.
Sounds
go
like
on.
I'm soiling my dad's face.
I'll just wrap it up. Basically, you was in the jackass mode of your 14, 15s? How old
I
was you?
filmed my dad and sprayed window cleaner in his face.
Fucking hell, it's window cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was all that jackass here. He's like, I'm going to prank. So you set your camera up
I thought I was Bam Margera.
and you just went in there, just started spraying fucking window cleaner, gassing him out
in his
essentially.
face.
In his face. And he
Punching
just punching him like fucking Bam Margera.
Yeah.
And he just went, that one in my eye, Jim.
That was how I was like, oh, I'm going to get him angry. He's going to rise.
and that was the point
And
of
I
his
was like,
rage.
yes, the point of his rage was that one in my eye, Jim.
Content,
Maybe-
Dad, content!
But yeah, I was like, come on, mate. At least
Come on,
put-
ham it up.
put on
Smack me
put on a
about.
show for the camera.
Smack me.
Smack me, daddy. I think we need
To be fair, your dad is sexy. So. You do have a sexy dad. I want to go back to the pedo across the road. So that was it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's
literally
they
a
live in a-
convicted paedophile.
They live in a
across the road.
perpetual state of curtains drawn because of the pedo across the road. But they are moving house, so it's fine.
It sounds like a fucking.
But I was like, when they were selling the house or whatever, I was like, do you tell them about the pedo across the road? Oh, no. Well, do you have the curtains drawn when people come round? I'm like, well, yeah, we don't want the pedo to see the people.
It sounds like Alex Turner lyrics.
Let the pedo see the people.
Let the pedo see the kids. It's
Spoonful. Brother, is your cock limp like Biden's handshake? Then you must try spoonful. It'll make you fuck women like we fuck Moldova. Your pumps will be like the strength of brown bear mauling a family. Spoonful. AK shots from your cock.
May contain traces of bear semen and feces. Possible side effects: extreme shitty diarrhea all over your balls and partner.
I do feel.
Thank you, Scunford.
I do feel quite sick.
Yeah, I do, mate.
yeah.
After these pills.
Well, how many we did quite?
We did quite a few.
We did quite well, didn't we?
Can,
mean,
I
we've done-
really want you to sing. Sorry. Can you sing?
We've done the knockout round.
Can you sing? Can you sing the lyrics? Living in a state of perpetual curtain drawn in Alex Turner's voice.
Living in a state of perpetual curtains drawn.
Because of the pedo across the road. It literally sounds like some fucking weird ass
That's,
new age.
Yeah, it's new album
Arctic
Arctic Monkeys,
Monkeys.
isn't it? Yeah.
Living in a perpetual state of curtains drawn.
Because of the pedo
Because-
across the road.
Because of the pedo across the road.
Yeah.
That's the title of the podcast. Perpetual state of curtains drawn.
I thought it might be Albanian Viagra, but all right.
To be fair, Albanian Viagra is literally going to fit on a thumbnail way better than what I just said. I hate it when you do like the titles right and
Yeah.
they're like fucking 3-barrel words and I've got to try fit on a fucking thumbnail. I'm like,
I'm
Jesus.
sorry.
It's okay, mate. These fucking Viagra pills are
Kicking in.
Kicking
Oh,
in,
mate,
man.
it's just giving me wind, if anything. I'm farting like an absolute gumplord over it. Jesus Christ. Oh, have you ever watched like telesex with your parents?
living in a I can't get out, mate. I'm so sorry. Have I watched telesex with my parents?
As in, like you
No.
watching telly and then there's like shagging on it.
My dad, and he's not going to like this.
Well, we've already desecrated the grave of his dead brother, so
Yeah, so
we
rest
might
in
as well
peace.
we might as well
Might as
dig
well
in.
just
Sorry,
tarnish his fucking name as
sorry,
well.
Brian.
He's old school.
Yeah.
So when
absolutely.
two men are kissing, he's like, "Ugh." He can't. Like he gets visibly, like he gets visibly. He's like, "Oh, I just don't
just
see
gonna
why they
love
want to
this.
bloody." Imagine if oh my god, can we kiss in front of my dad? It's making so uncomfortable. He's old. My dad's lovely. He's just old school. He doesn't get it. He's just like, I just don't see why they want to show on telly. Do you know what he says?
No.
Do you know what he says? He said they can have their own channel.
They can have their own channel.
I was like, pretty sure they do, Dad. Pretty sure there's some channels, Dad. I do, and I love it. I love bringing it up. And it's just like,
what if we gave your dad his own channel, like this, the straight cis male TV?
It would just be fucking trains. My dad would be literally fucking trains.
Fred Dibner trains.
He does love a good steam engine, my dad.
Yeah.
Imagine what if I found some like
You like
gay
that?
train porn for him to watch? That would really fuck him up.
Gay train porn.
Yeah. Where there's just
like two men kissing on a train.
come up with a name for the gay porn to do with trains. I'm thinking of The Big Conductor.
Steaming through the tunnels.
Back end steamers.
Back end steamers.
Yeah, the back end steamers.
Back end steamers. Oh, I'm so shit at coming up with names of stuff on the fly after.
You just gotta go silly. I
hours
go
of
silly with it,
podcasting.
like fucking steam boys. The steamy boys.
Steamy boys.
Steamy boys, there you go. You just got to
Yeah.
riff, man. You just got to let it go.
Yeah.
Is your dad like the gays? Does he like the gays?
Yeah. I don't think.
My dad doesn't hate. He's got friends.
I think if he's got friends that are gay, he can't be a homophobe. I think if asked, my dad would be like, I don't really mind the gays.
But my dad does that whole thing. Like, I know gays. I know 'em. You know.
Just don't,
That's
don't
great.
kiss them.
I just don't want to see it in front of me.
Just don't kiss them.
Just don't. Just don't kiss. Just don't kiss.
Don't kiss them. Well, don't kiss me.
No,
I don't kiss them.
I can. I don't care. They don't kiss me. I don't kiss them.
I don't kiss your mother in front of them.
That sounds like another fucking what is it? Cockney film. He makes the Cockney films. I don't kiss them.
Brings
They don't
up.
kiss me. And that's the way it's going to be.
Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie film. If his lips come across mine, and my lips come across his, kiss me, kiss him. That's what's going to happen. Mate, I'm in a bit of a Guy
Bricktop.
Ritchie mood at the minute.
Mate, he's smashing the fucking bricktop.
Bricktop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
bricktop.
smashing it.
Yeah, I come from London, don't I? So I've got the accent. I can put it on whenever I want. Cockney fucking voice.
Yeah, you come from London?
Yeah. Mom, half London, aren't I?
Oh, for fuck.
My fucking parents came from London.
Oh, fine.
My mother's from London. She used to know the craze.
Did you kiss him?
So, Mum, you mean the Greys?
The Greys.
Yeah.
The Greys.
Apparently, she saw the craze walking around once.
Oh, yeah.
My mum knows a lot of fucking American gangsters.
Yeah, well, your uncle's a gangster, isn't he?
Yeah, generally scary man.
We get
Oh.
him on.
I would love to get Cliff on.
You're naming him. Not bothered. Yeah.
Nah, it'd be alright.
Did he come up?
I think not now.
So am I.
You hadn't spoke to me for years, David. Now you want me on your podcast? Nah, not happening, sunshine.
How do you make reparations with a man like that?
To be fair, I've done nothing to piss him off. So
You saw off a dog's head or something.
yeah, I'll
XL
probably
Bully.
it'd have to be an XL Bully. Yeah.
Well, could you say to him, we've got a herd of XL bullies that need transporting down south, but you've got to come and do a podcast.
I need
for
the
us."
right man for the right job, and you are the XL Bully transporter. That's another fucking action hit movie. If you gave me millions of pounds, like the XL Bully transporter,
Starring Jason Statham.
starring me, Jason Statham. He's got like 17 XL Bullies all on chains, like.
I really want Jason Statham to do a song with Jason Statham
Why? Because sounds
Jason Status, Jason Statham.
Jason Status featuring Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
Jason.
Jason then Statham.
Jason Statham. Just a big drop with Jason Statham on it.
Jason Statham.
We're really fucking stimming on this episode.
That's great. I love it. I feel like we're in a flow now.
Yeah.
Let's go. Another hour?
Let's do another hour. I've got another concept to sort of put your way.
Hit me, dude.
I've been reading like lots of kids' books, and they're all quite shit. Like they're not very.
They're not for the intellectual.
They're not very
Jim.
inventive. They're all like.
I wonder why, Jim.
They're all the same. It's like, where's my duck? And then it's like behind a flap. Oh, there he is. Oh, wait, that's not my one. That's a squirrel. And then the next page, and it's like, oh, where's Mr. Duck? Oh, there he is.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, that's a toad. But I was like, could we do that for like adult stuff, like for your mum? Could we make a book? Like
Where's my depression?
Well, I was going to say for your mum, like a folding flat book, like that's not my urn. Fold down the flap. That's not my urn.
That's my urn.
Yeah, at the end. That's my urn.
Oh yeah, we should do.
That's Barney.
We should do adult pop-up books.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you don't get because I fucking love a pop-up book.
Yeah,
because
the actual concept of the books, like the way that they are, is very engaging. I can sit there and pull things out. Oh, this is great. Push things up. I'm not stupid as well. Like watching my 1-year-old son, he can't understand quite how to push things.
Fucking idiot.
Turn things around. Stupid.
What an idiot.
Exactly. But I was like, I know, boss this. I've got dexterous fingers. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Do you get jealous? Give me here. Just take it off. And go, fucking hell.
You just have
Louis,
to. Sometimes you just. Well, he's sat flicking through it, not reading it or taking any of it in. You have to take it off him. Like, do it like this, you fucking
moron.
stupid 1-year-old
idiot.
Exactly. But
no, pop-up books for adults. I think that could be a thing.
Yeah.
So get your dicks.
Yeah. Well, one of the ones that we read to him is called like Peekaboo something. So it's like Peekaboo Baby, great set, Peekaboo Moon, very cute. I was thinking Peekaboo Butt Plug. This little slide.
Why does it have to be sexual? Why is it sexual with us?
Peekaboo Butt Plug.
What about Peekaboo?
Yeah, Peekaboo Nipple Clamps.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo Spank Paddle.
I just think like depression, but I just think Peekaboo depression.
Peekaboo, yeah.
It's just like Peekaboo.
Peekaboo mental
Mortgage.
health, yeah. Peekaboo psychosis.
Peekaboo mental breakdown.
Peekaboo generalized anxiety disorder.
Bills energy crisis.
Peekaboo general election.
Oh, that's another topic, isn't it?
Peekaboo Rishi.
General elections coming around. You feeling good for Rishi?
General election.
Rishi. Do you want my vote? Because I'm giving my vote away.
Nehayaka Chenchoi.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing with my vote is to keep political.
You told me you were going to give me your vote, but how many girls have you promised this to?
Well, I've asked around. I was going to get like a general because I was like, oh, I could promise this person, promise this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a collection bank, and for the most voted, I'm probably just going to go with that.
Right, drop your comment in here, and Dave will vote for who you most vote for.
Well, who's that guy who's doing the meme vote? He's like he's a bin man or something. The bin box head.
Oh, Lord Buckethead or whatever.
Yeah,
Lord Binface. Count Binface.
If it's mine. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I don't think he's your MP, is he?
What does that mean?
So each area has a representative, and he's representative of like I don't know, somewhere in Essex or somewhere where your fit sister lives and that.
I remember when I was saying like, oh, I'm thinking about whatever my vote.
Just trying to wake you up.
And you was just literally going, no, I'm not listening. I'm just ignoring that comment. you was going, well, actually, it means a lot to your country, because I was just going, oh my God. When you sent me that message going, well, actually,
I said
in your town, it might affect you in the future. It's not. It never does.
I was saying you probably won't care because you won't think it'll affect you, but actually it might do.
But nothing ever changes.
Yeah, well, might be.
The last thing that anybody was bloody Tony Blair when he brought in minimum wage. Tony fucking Blair. I'll tell you what. I'm going to make a campaign now. Bring back Blair. Bring back Blair. Come on, sing with me.
It's a war criminal.
Oh. Anyway.
Oh, so many people call him the war criminal because he went to war with Iraq. But if pushed, mate, what would you do if you were the Prime Minister of this country? Because I loosely suggested we should come up with our own manifesto. But I mean,
that's such a good idea.
If America were like, hey, by the way, we're going to war with this country, and you're either with us or you're not, and you're like, oh fuck, like America, they're big, aren't they?
It would just be like, I guess it would just be like this. Would be just we're in then. Guess we're all in. Get all the fat cunts on the planes. Get in on the edge, fucking on the edge tonight. Get fucking what's it? Fucking
Highway to the danger zone.
Imagine Ronnie Pickering in a fucking F-14 fighter jet. You fucking getting it right, it's me, Ronnie Pickering, to the
Dead, shot down.
Just shot down instantly.
Shot down out of the sky.
Mate, one man.
Fucking Citroen Zara.
That's my manifesto. They'd be like, we got one man for the fucking job, and we ring up Ronnie.
Just trolling through Twitter and finding all the people.
It wouldn't be Twitter.
I would die for this country.
It wouldn't be Twitter.
Facebook,
exactly.
Yeah,
you got it.
Facebook, sorry, yeah.
Facebook is the one that you need to go if you want this country saved.
Yeah.
Pull it up on Facebook.
All the people on Facebook with the
England flags, XL Bullies in the profile pictures.
We also
British Bulldogs.
I feel like you could also test it, couldn't you? Because you could create a page like British and Proud.
Yeah, what would you call it? Britain First.
Yeah, well, that's already a thing, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you just learn it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's come up with a new one. Like,
we are Britain.
We are Britain.
Britain now.
Britain now. Britain now is good.
Yeah, Britain
now is so good, dude.
Yeah,
it makes like kind of it's abstract because you're not really. But the idiots will be like, yeah.
Should we set that up then? Britain now. Right, Britain now, our new political party. Britain now.
Britain now.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean? Britain now. And they're like, I can imagine all the fucking idiots going, yeah.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Now. Hold it now.
Now.
Don't want it in the future. Don't want to wait around.
Britain.
Now.
Now. It's like make America great again. Britain. Nah.
Britain now.
Ronnie Pickering is going to be the fucking figurehead.
He's going to be our Nigel Farage.
Oh, bring him in. I'll ask
God.
Ronnie what that'd be my manifesto.
Yeah.
So if we're going to war, like get the Ronnie Pickering's Britain or start Britain Now campaign.
It's one of them. It's like if America say, "Oh, we're going to do something,"
well,
you're
they're
either
like
in or you're
lapdogs,
not.
aren't
We just that's it. We always have been, and we always will be.
What if we actually said no? Like, nah.
I don't know.
Would
what
they
would
bomb
happen.
us? Would their big American army come across the pond and be like, well,
The thing is that it's that thing, isn't it? It's like the special relationship. It's like how I don't really know how deeply and intrinsically we're linked, and there'll be people that are not watching this because nobody watches, but there'll be people that do know that if they were watching this,
I just realised what you said. Watching this? No, I was watching this.
Nah, no one's watching. There'll be people that do know like intrinsic detail about how our countries are interlinked, and it's because this and this and this and all this, and then this happens, and this is how they manipulate, and I'll be like, yeah, I don't know about any of that. I just know that like when they do something, we tend to follow. And you, as an American boy, like, can you bring more corn dogs over here for me, bro? If you can do that, I'll be pretty happy to follow you to war. I'll be your American lackey.
You're American lackey.
And on that note, I just have to find a word from our sponsors, I think.
Yeah.
Schoenfurt. Brother, is your cock limp like Biden's handshake? Then you must try Schoenfurt. It will make you fuck women like we fuck Moldova. Your pumps will be like the strength of brown bear mauling a family. Schoenfurt. AK shots from your cock.
May contain traces of bear semen and feces. Possible side effects: extreme shitty diarrhea all over your balls and body.
Well, I've not got a hard on yet, but the night's still young.
The night is still young.
Yeah, how are you feeling? Sick?
Yeah, it's a bit ill, mate, after all those Stunforts, to be honest. I've not experienced fucking wreckage yet, but...
No, the placebo effects, though, might kick in, might it, when you're driving home down the M1?
Is this what this is? This is what it feels like? Is this placebo?
Yeah, placeboed.
Placebo?
The band.
Friend in need's a friend indeed.
Kind of bird. Fucking something. Feeling rude. Working for it. Piece of fun. Looking out for number one.
Placebo, placebo.
What happened to placebo, dude?
Do you know what? I don't know. Should we get him on?
Should we get on like
Send it-
shit bands? Then?
send
No,
him a-
wait. Placebo weren't shit.
Send him a DM. Placebo. Right, let me do it now. Hold on.
Wait, let me do it. Let's just
me do it.
call up our good friends Placebo,
hold
the
on.
band.
I'm just going to message him.
Remember, guys, while he
Placebo.
waits, remember, guys, Britain now.
Britain now.
I wanna...
Well, we can circle back to Britain now, can't we, next week? No, we can't. So we've already recorded next week's episode. We're not going to circle back to anything. Fuck you all. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Any more closing things before the end of play?
No, mate. That's it, I think.
Lock up your XL Bullies. Shout out to Dave's fit sister.
Yep.
See you
Shout out. Yep. Bye-bye. Love you, bye.